I'm Azalea Hart from iHeartRadio Canada. Thank you so much for joining us. The rookie, Melissa O'Neill.
Thank you for having me.
Congratulations on season 8.
Thank you.
That is a really wild ride for seasons of a show.
Yeah, it is crazy to be going as long as we have. And I have a secret heart wish. I'm secret heart radio, iHeartRadio wish. I hope that we kind of like pull a Grey's Anatomy. It would be so cool. We just love working with each other. And it's one of those situations where it's like, it's amazing to be working in LA. It's amazing to be working, period. And to do it with people you love. You just want the party to keep going.
Yeah, if you pulled a Grey's Anatomy, would you want to stay on for all of those seasons?
Yes, I'm not confused. This industry is having a hard time. And you know what? I don't have any ambitions to be like, I've never had a big ambition to be like some big movie star or whatever, you know, like I want to be able to take care of my family. I want to be able to make art with people that I love working with. And so I wouldn't run away from something good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Yeah.
I was reading a lot of comments online, and people were
Don't
saying,
do that.
I know. Reading the comments is the worst, but this is a good comment that I read.
Okay.
It was from an actual LAPD officer saying that The Rookie is probably the most realistic police drama on TV.
Really?
Yeah.
That shocks me. That might have been a troll.
Really?
No.
Why do you think so?
So I will say that the situations that we get into, it's not crazy like that in LA. It's not high stakes as much as it is that we have on the show. However, I will say our tech advisors are incredible, and they are very mindful to come in, and they're with us on set a lot of the time, and they'll check us and make sure that we're doing things appropriately. So, you know, as far as like gun safety is concerned and tactical things, they do get us to mind our P's and Q's, but we are actors and we fall short very often. Sometimes I got my coffee in my gun hand. That's a big no-no. You can't be like,
Which hand is your gun hand?
My right hand. I'm a righty. But one of my co-stars is a lefty. So it's like if we're walking with our cop belts on and we've got drinks, you cannot be holding your coffee drink in your gun hand. Because if something happens suddenly, I just argue I would drop my coffee, but you're supposed to just always be ready. Always be ready.
That's interesting. I was going to ask you, what did you learn? But that sounds like...
Oh, you learn a lot. Even right now, I don't know if you guys can see this because this is radio. This is for web, but this is mostly like for radio.
It's going to be digital as well.
Okay. But there's a thing that we learned, like if you're a police officer, you're always going to be talking with your hands kind of at your chest. You know, you're never going to like have it here or rifling around. That way, if anything happens, if you chose to step at me, I'd be like, bam, you know.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Yeah.
I like that. You probably get to know when you're in LA.
No, LA's chill. Have you spent time out there?
Just a little bit, but probably in like the bougie areas, Beverly Hills.
That is a little bougie. But I have to say, having been in
I was
LA
in
now.
Compton.
Oh, yeah, that's cool. Compton has some bougie areas too.
Okay.
You know?
Oh, okay.
No, but I feel like having been there for 8 years, it's maybe it's because I live on like the Far East Side, but it's actually really nice. It feels like a big neighborhood. LA's amazing. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't spend time in the bougie areas. Maybe that's why I feel that way.
Maybe. But maybe now that you have these police
Well, now that I have
ideals.
you as a friend, when you go to Beverly Hills, you'd be like, Melissa, we're going to the bougie spot. So you gotta call me. Yeah.
Got you. With 7 seasons on Crave so far, what is something that you feel like you need to get people to watch? Like, what would make people watch 7 seasons now if they wanted to binge?
Oh, my God. I mean, I feel like The Rookie is the best show to binge because there is such a catalog that we have at this point. We have over 100 episodes, and it really feels to me like a show that's like, choose your favorite boy band. We have so many different characters, and I can't tell you how many times people tell us that they watch this show with every single generation of their family. It's a show that everybody can kind of come around. People watch it with their parents, with their grandparents. Just the other day, I was walking in Liberty Village, and some lady who's like smoking a cig like hard. She's like, "Oh my God, no way!" And we FaceTimed her grandma. Like,
nice.
because she was like, I watched the show with my grandma. You know, it was like really intense, and at the same time, something that they bond over. So I think if you haven't gotten into it, get into it. It's easy to binge. The characters are amazing. We have a lot of fun. It has like action. It has family situations. It gets a little sexy sometimes. It just has everything that you could like. Yeah.
Are you a binge watcher? Would you?
Yes. Oh yeah.
What's like your binge watch snack that you'd go to?
The thing that I most recently binged, I guess it's not that much of a binge because there was only 2 seasons, but Severance absolutely blew my mind. That was incredible. If you haven't gotten into it yet, I would give it a shot.
Okay.
Yeah, it's like one of the rare situations where you have like a truly original piece of content.
Right.
Which I feel like you just don't ever see anymore.
No, that's true.
Yeah.
I did start Severance, but
You got to stick with it.
Okay.
I promise you there's a payoff. You just have to stick with it.
Okay, so when you're binging a show, what is your snack setup? Are you more of a grab a bag of chips? Are you trying to put together a curated charcuterie board?
Girl, I'm trying to like stay fit.
So you're just having a bottle of water.
Yeah, no, I love potatoes in like any form, But if I want to be really naughty, but like try to stay on the good side, I'll be like, I want French fries, but no salt.
Oh,
no salt on the fries.
Okay,
just like keep a potato. Just keep a potato. Just keep a simple potato.
Okay, so your go-to snack is a potato.
Yeah,
we got it. If you could have any sort of dream crossover episode with the Rookie,
cool.
What would your dream crossover episode be?
I'm going to say this for the fandoms. I'm going to say this one. I'm going to say Station 19. They were trying to big it up at the Disney upfronts as well.
Yeah.
And I think it'd be super cool. I don't know how we would make it make sense because we've all been on as long as we have been. So why we haven't crossed yet would be a little bit weird.
Right.
But I think it would be really fun to see those two casts mishmash. That'd be fun.
And Station 19 did do crossover episodes with Grey's Anatomy, right?
Oh, I don't know. Did they?
Oh,
cool.
Am I wrong? No, they did.
Oh, dang. Well, let us in there.
We just full circled that whole moment.
Oh my God.
What
if there was a 3-way crossover?
I like it. Now we're talking.
Yeah.
Now we're talking. Tell us a little bit about what a day in the life of you on set is.
Okay, so if it's a full day, then sometimes my call can be as early as 4:30. I don't live too far away from the studio, so I generally sleep with heatless curlers in.
Okay.
I try to go to bed looking crazy, so hopefully when I wake up it's a little bit better. And then I'll drive to work. I'll make my smoothie, get to work, hop into the trailer. I've done a couple of these on my TikTok to like get people to see what the day is like, and then we just bop around. I think we got 4 stages on Paramount for our station and for stuff like that. But I think the most fun we have is when we get to be out on location and in our pod car. We have all of our cop cars are outfitted with anywhere between 5 to 7 cameras. And that is always a crazy, super fun day because in between takes, we'll be like talking over the radio to our crew who's in the follow vans. And we'll just be blasting music in between takes and like talking to people on the street, waving hello to them as we go by. Because we have a crazy rig. There's a huge cage on top of every single cop car that we use.
Okay.
Because we don't drive. Because sometimes we're doing full chases, but we're also having full dialogue. And in order to be safe, we have somebody else operating the car.
That makes sense.
We look like a circus.
Tidbit.
Yeah, we look like a circus when we're driving down the roads of LA. Yeah, those are fun days.
That sounds cool. I feel like I have to rewind now back to your nighttime routine.
Oh, yeah?
So you use the heatless curlers.
I love a heatless curler moment. Yeah.
Okay, and what are the other things you do? Do you do the chin strap? Do you do all those?
No, I can't get into the chin strap. At a certain point, it just feels like the internet's just schlocking every single thing to sell to us. But I do think that the heatless curlers, or at the very least, sleeping with like a silk, like a little, if you want to do a bonnet, sure, but at least like a pillowcase. It's good for your hair. It's good for the follicle.
Yeah.
No, but other than that, like maybe like a zit sticker or something.
Okay.
Yeah. That's about it.
That's about
Some
it.
lotion on my heels. I don't know.
You don't look like you need that much stuff to wake up beautiful.
No, that's because Brittany did my face earlier. So, yeah.
Okay, just to wrap up, is there anything else you want to say about The Rookie? Get people watching. Tune in now.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We start shooting season 8 on July 7th. We're sending some of our cast members to an international location for the first episode.
Ooh.
Very excited for that. And you have to get caught up because I feel like season 8 is going to be bigger and better than we've done it before. And get into it before you're behind. You're going to love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.